need to know ourselves, but we have to discover what is right to be done so that we can give emphasis and meaning to our human existence. By knowing ourselves as a human person, we are also knowing what is right and what is wrong, what is pleasing and what is not, what is desirable and what is not, what is good and what is evil. So, ethics is not only an ethic in our Filipino context, an animal that eat the mud and that swim, but ethics is part and should be part in how we live the society. So, according to the description, it is a principle of ethical behavior in the process and development of interactions in the modern society. And it is always seen in what the behavior of people should be. Now, let us understand ethics as part and should be part of our human behavior. What is right and what is wrong. However, first, we have to know, where did ethics came from? It came from the word ethos, a Greek word which means custom or habit. What is the custom of the people? These are the manners, these are the attitudes, these are the routines that always done by the community. Say for instance, when there is an old person, ikaw bilang isang batang Pinoy, magmamano ka. Kung makikipag-usap ka, kailangan mo ng po at opo. These are customs. And these customs become habit when we always do them every day. These customs transcribe to be habit when we are doing this every day. But this is not only ethics, that they are customs. We need to know that these customs are right and wrong. And situation would tell us, situation would determine us what could be the right thing to be done and what could be the wrong thing not to be done. In ethics, we understand human acts and acts of man. That in our human action, there are things that we know to be right and there are things we know to be wrong. Human acts are our awareness that our actions has an effect that could be good and that could be an evil. There are elements of freedom. There are elements of voluntariness, at the same time knowledge. It means alam mo. Kung alam mo ang isang bagay, malaya ka. Kung malaya ka, pwede mong magawa ang isang bagay. So, knowledge, freedom, and voluntariness. We are doing an action because we are free. We are free because we have the knowledge. But most of the times, our actions are in the act of man. You are not conscious, you are sleeping, you lick, you vomit, you have these mannerisms, and you have these actions by which you are ignorant. So, now, ethics tells us about the proximate norm and the ultimate norm of morality. Proximate norm, you have the conscience. The ultimate norm, you have the laws. And conscience always affirm to the laws. Example, bawal magpatay. Kung nakapatay ang isang tao, nakonsensya siya. Because conscience made him understand from the process of culture of our community that this particular action is wrong. Ang pagnanakaw ay mali. Nakanakaw ka. May na-feel ka. What is that feeling? That feeling is conscience. That feeling is the one teaching you that this thing is wrong. But before doing the action, someone or somebody is whispering, it is not God, but it is your conscience. Your conscience is not God. Your conscience is the voice of synderesis or that principle used to you that you should not do this particular action. Now, what is conscience? Conscience is a practical judgment of the intellect telling you to do an action because it is good, to avoid an action because it is wrong. So, aside from the proximate norm or the norm which is in us, we have also the ultimate norm which is the law. The law tells you this. But what is the law? Thomas Aquinas would say, the law is an ordinance of reason created by the mind for the good of the community. We have natural law, we have divine law, we have moral law, we have positive law, and we have all kinds of law transcended from our thinking and from our human experience. Meron tayong batas sa konstitusyon, pero ngayon, tandaan ninyo, kung tama pa ba ang batas na napapatupad sa ating konstitusyon? That is now the question. Like, in many society, they put in their constitution and their laws that divorce is okay, that abortion is okay, that extrajudicial killing is okay, and these things are okay. So, tama pa ba ang mga batas? May moralidad pa ba ang mga batas na nasa papel ng mga estado natin? That is now the question. That is why we need to have ethics in order for us to value, in order for us to discover what is the right thing to be done. Ano ba talaga ang tama? And we always see in our surrounding that our actions would always have the results. And what are the results? It could be good, maganda. It could be evil. But always remember that in ethics, we understand the nature of the good, not as good as pleasing, not as good as something apparent, na pag sinabi mong apparent lang siya, ang ganda niya, pero pumangit siya. Ang droga ay mabuti, pero pagkala ng araw na addicted ka na, nasira na yung buhay mo. So, now, where is now morality in the good? But we have to understand the good as the right thing, because this right thing has this right result. This right thing has this valuable result. So, now, in ethics, we understand morality as the rectitude of human action. It is the right, it is the correct thing that we should do, that we should value, that we should exercise this time. So, we will continue our next discussion on the nature of moral dilemmas, part of our ethical way of doing and living. So, good day, everyone. Thank you for your listening. And please study, research, and others. Thank you and God bless.